everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick, or Kyogre Kawaii, and welcome to the very first week of the CDA Champion Draft Association. If you are not familiar with Pokemon Draft League, the gist is pretty simple. We have 8 coaches who each drafted between 9 to 12 Pokemon to use, and each week I'll have a new opponent. I'll have to build a team of 6 Pokemon from my 9 to 12 that I've drafted to take on that opponent for the week. There are some added rules that are different from the standard ranked battles in Champions. I'm going to put the rules up on the screen now and kind of talk about them and explain the differences between this and regular battles you might see online in Pokemon Champions. Alright, so here are the rules. We have a Sleep Clause, Evasion Clause, One-Hit OHKO Moves Clause, Moody Ability Clause, Endless Battle Clause, and Baton Pass Clause. You can read the description of what those mean, but basically we just want to make the battles as competitive as possible, and since we're drafting limited amounts of Pokemon, we might not all have the tools at our disposal to pick a Pokemon that can deal with all of those kind of annoying things that could be difficult to deal with otherwise. So those are the rules we're playing with. A big thing too is that we're only allowed to draft 2 Mega Pokemon, and the biggest thing honestly is that you have to Mega Evolve your Pokemon the first turn that it's on the field, which definitely affects some strategies, and knowing that that's the case affects both players in a battle. And those are the rules. And that is it when it comes to rules here. The only other rule is not really a rule, just a battle format, is that this is best 2 out of 3. So when you're facing your opponent, you're best 2 out of 3 with the matches. You have 6 Pokemon, but you can change the 4 that you bring in the order that you bring the 4 into the battle to kind of adjust throughout the match to try to make sure you win 2 out of those 3 matches. I will be uploading each of my battles on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, just for sharing with the rest of the Draft League and anybody else that might be interested in watching. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in hearing or seeing my team building process going forward. If there's interest, I could record that and add that to the end of the videos. So let me know if you want to see that. Otherwise, I'll just stick to uploading the battles. And definitely go subscribe to my Week 1 opponent and my friend, Killabangbang TV. Their channel is linked below, and I hope you enjoy the battle today. Thanks. All right, here we are, Week 1 Draft League battle in the CDA against my friend KBB TV. And they have... Okay, they got Whimsicott, and they got Sneasler, Charizard, Lucario, Melodic, and Jolteon. Okay. So, the play is Trick Room, and the play is Palafin, Rotom, and Garchomp. I'm a little worried about Charizard X, because they have Mega Charizard X. Alright. Okay. Who do we think? I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is okay. We're going to see what happens here. We're going to lock in these 4 going for a Trick Room strategy against their Tail. They have Tailwind strategies. So they go with the Whimsicott and the Sneasler. So this is pretty free. Trick Room. So we click Trick Room and we switch out right into Garchomp. Got to get our Palafin out of there to switch it into hero form, so that's why we switched out. That's a lot of damage. Alright. Alright, Sneasler is White Herb. They go for Tailwind. Alright, we get our trick room set up. Oh, actually, interesting. We go for Twin Beam. And we Mega and go for Iron Head into Whimsicott. Okay. There is our Mega Evolution. We get rid of Sneasler. Rig, KO, Sneasler. And let's see here. If this is Focus Ash? Okay. Are we gonna get hit by a moon blast here? Tailwind. Alright, we live. Alright, so they might protect here, but we're gonna go for Earthquake. Alright, they might protect. Yeah. Charizard. Oh, I hope he remembers you're supposed to Mega on turn 1. Okay, let's see here. Ooh. He does Mega. Oh no, this might be a strong turn from Garchomp here. Garchomp's going for the Earthquake. Alright, Protect coming out. They're all weak to Earthquake now. Oh, the Shuckaberry. The Shuckaberry on the Jolteon. Oh, it didn't live even through that? Was that a crit? No, it just doesn't take that. Wow. Okay. So, Charizard is not looking so hot. Farigaraf KO'd the Sneasler, then Garchomp KO'd Jolteon. We are just going to Helping Hand Earthquake again. Or for the first time, click Helping Hand. Alright. So, we get the Earthquake off, and it does KO. Garchomp KO. Charizard. Garchomp KO. Whimsicott. Alright, now that the strategy has been seen, what do I think is going to happen? We'll see. I could lead with Weavile to make sure I get it off. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try... We're gonna try this and see what happens with Weavile on the front. I'm gonna go for Fake Out potentially, to make sure I have a guaranteed time. Get Trick Room up. The only thing is, honestly, Weavile under Trick Room is kind of awkward. Alright, so... Okay. We are gonna fake out Charizard and get our Trick Room up. Ooh, I could have faked out the Whimsicott to break its Focus Sash, but yeah, you can't really let Charizard just get damage off for free. So, let's see here. What's gonna happen? Okay, they protect. Tried to use Encore, but can't do that when going first. And can't Encore into Farigaraf because it's priority. We're gonna just try to KO the Whimsicott with some Ice Shards. We're gonna see what happens here. I think Charizard might switch out. Charizard's not really... it's actually... Whimsicott switches out into my Lodic, and so the Ice Shard is not going to do much at all. Might lose Weavile. Get Nasty Plot going. Flare Blitz. Takes me down to Focus Sash. I think Charizard's gonna protect this turn, so I am going to... Twin Beam. No, in case it doesn't protect, I'm gonna Hyper Voice. We're going to go into Rotom, actually, because I need to deal with my Lodic. I'm scared of the Ice-type moves on my Lodic. My Lodic. Actually, I forget how I normally pronounce that, or how it's supposed to be pronounced, actually. Okay, so the Hyper Voice is going to go off into the Protect from Charizard. Only does 35% into my Lodic. Okay, that is... okay. So, kind of a lot of damage here. We're gonna do that and go for Volt Switch. Because I think Flare Blitz might be what's coming out. I could always go into Weavile for the sacrifice. Okay, another one of those would have KO'd Charizard. I maybe could have just Volt Switched. Dang, my Lodic is so bulky. Life Dew would be kind of annoying. We do have another Fake Out, though, going on. As long as we don't get KO'd. There is that. Dragon Dance. Okay, well, if they can stall out... they might successfully stall out the Trick Room here, because this is the last term of Trick Room. They could just protect. Gonna Twin Beam. And Fake Out just in case they don't protect. Because I could Fake Out and then Ice Shard. because the Charizard is on such low HP, I think that'll work. Ooh, oh, okay. Oh, dang, okay. And interesting. We do get a fake out, and then, oh yeah, we went for Twin Beam, not Hyper Voice. We are gonna actually click a Hyper Voice of our own. We're gonna click Trick Room actually, because I want to get that set back up, and I don't think that even if they double up into Farigaraf that I go down. And I don't think we need, I mean, they might click Fake. Nope. Okay, close combat. But with Citrus Berry and how bulky Farigaraf is, Icy Wind. Okay. That makes me better in Trick Room, so I'm happy with that. And Farigaraf is... I don't think we've gotten a KO yet. We're going to click Helping Hand and Hyper Voice. Okay, alright. Farigaraf gets the double KO against Farigaraf. KO'd Sneasler. Farig KO'd Milotic. And I don't think we KO'd anybody else. So... alright, here we go. We got Hyper Voice, and we just Helping Hand again. Actually, we click Light Screen just to make sure the Whimsicott really can't do much against Garchomp in the back. Farigaraf will break its Focus Sash with the Hyper Voice and do quite a lot of damage. Got the Protect. Yep, there we go. And Rotom with the Light Screen. Still, Farigaraf is just insanely bulky. Okay, and one more Hyper Voice. Should do it. Alright, there's the Helping Hand. There we go. Whimsicott, Farig, KO's Charizard. Okay, well there we go. Good game to KBB TV. Go check out their channel and subscribe to them. And this is their first time doing Pokemon Draft League, so I'm excited to have them in this league since they are, again, a good friend of mine. So go definitely check out their channel and hopefully watch their progression through the season.